Hi everyone, Samantha here with Usborne Books and More, and today I would like to tell you about the difference between a lot of our nonfiction, lift the flap, open up type books. There's some confusion about the age levels and what they look like, so I want to show you one of each of these books. So I'm going to start with the younger age. These books are great for 3 to 5, 6-year-olds. This is our Peek Inside series. These books are smaller than the other series. They have they're all nonfiction, and they have information, but they're very basic information. And the flaps are very durable and very large so that they don't get torn very easily, and can have a flap without being really like a flimsy flap, I guess. So pages are thick board book like books. This is the space one. We have a whole line of these that are really awesome, and we even have some storybook ones that just started coming out, Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, which I haven't seen yet, but they look really awesome. All right, next up is the Look Inside series. So Look Inside is our next step up, and these books are great for children 6 to about 9, I would say. My 5-year-old does well with these, but you know your child. But these books, again, are made out of board book material, but there are a lot of flaps and have lots of information. So within this world, there are lots of pieces. So it talks about the many layers of the earth and all of that. And then there's this flap and this flap and this flap. This one is, these ones are likely to be easier torn. So if you are worried about that, then I would hold off on these. But again, amazing information. The information is now at a more advanced level. Peek Inside are for the lower and not as advanced level information, and then as you go, this is more in-depth information. But like I said, there are flaps everywhere. They're big like the other ones, but there's some that are small and ones that can get kind of in the way. All right, next up, the highest level of Lift the Flap books are our See Inside books. And we have See Inside Explorers, we have See Inside Weather and Climate, and these books can go all the way up through middle school. These are great reference books for middle schoolers, possibly even high school, depending on your level of education they are and what they're going through. This is the weather book. It talks about what the weather looks like and the symbols on a weather map, and what meteorologists are doing in their job, different things. So as you can see, this is very text heavy and has lots of information that needs to be read. The information is more in depth and higher level thinking kinds of information. So this is a really fun book, but it can be a little overwhelming for my 5-year-old who loves science, but it's a little bit too much information and takes a little bit too much time. So just know that when you're looking at these books, that these See Inside books are the highest level, and they are for higher level thinkers, higher level knowledge, and all of those things, and smaller flaps. So just know that the pages are still the board book pages, but again, this is I'll show you the 3 next to each other, so you can see the size difference, and that kind of shows the information too. So little information, a little bit more information, and then a lot of information. So that's the leveling on these Lift the Flap nonfiction books. Now, as a bonus, I'm going to tell you about the next 2 other series that we have in this kind of nonfiction Lift the Flap interactive books, and this is our Big Book series. And the Big Book series does not have Lift the Flaps, but it has these pull-out pages that you can pull out, and they have them in every book. There's multiple pages like this. I'm upside down. So this is the heart. So these books are also part of our series. These books are great for, I would say, about 4 or 5-year-olds through about maybe 10-year-olds. There's a lot of information, but it's spread out and can be done in smaller chunks. So another great series that we have. And then we also have a Lift the Flap questions and answers series. This is What Makes It Rain. We have just questions and answers about our world and all of that. And the bigger books of the questions and answers have the big question of what, and then it has all the what questions. And these are all questions that kids have asked and want to know about things. So this is another Lift the Flap series that we have. How, what, where, when. All of the questions are within these books, and they're really awesome. And again, all nonfiction and all great, sneaky learning kinds of books. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.